Hello, happy Friday. You made it through the week. How are you? All right, quarantine, like my Charmin look. I got this in Mexico with feathers and all. Mad and charming. Anyway, it's been raining here. And as you can see, I'm back into this background with my forecasters. Are you feeling the vibe? Are you feeling this weekend vibe? Or you like don't care because you're like, I'm home and I'm home and I'm home. I'm actually feel really great being home. So I don't know if I can relate if you don't like being home. But it doesn't matter. It's okay. You are totally, fully entitled to liking being home or not. And so today we're coming back. Same thing, we're pulling cards from Keepers of the Light. I don't know who's going to show up today, but my question for you today is, how real are you being yourself? Is that what I ask? Let me double check. I usually just come on live like right before live and let whatever comes to me, so I channel it. How real are you with yourself? Okay, good. So the reason I said I put this question up today, other than spirit guided, of course, I have been asking myself these questions. Something interesting, I was listening to Eckhart Tolle this morning, and it was talking about how we identify the I am with our programming and conditioning. We identify it as, and this is us. This is I am this and that, but it's all the thoughts and all the programming that's running that produce that I am identity. So I thought that was really, really great because I read like Untethered Soul. I read like, I've been through programs and trainings and just, it was a really great refresher for me to see like, wow, we really do identify ourselves that way. Oh, I'm an outgoing person. I am a blah, 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 blah. I am not good at this, or I'm good at that. Like if we put ourselves into these I am statements. Now, what you say you are is you are. So you want me to say that again? What you say you are is you are. You're like, she's Asian, she can't speak English, right? I know what I'm talking about. It's okay. You get what I mean. Yeah. And I like to make up words and make up sentences anyway. So I like the emoji. So yeah, what you say you are is you are. Like whatever you say you are is what you are. So really think about that. How real are you with yourself? Have you really looked at yourself? Have you really looked at yourself outside of your programming and say like, is that really me? Have you ever questioned, is that really me? Or is it just the programming that I relate to as me, that I identify as me, consider like that is me? Think about what do you identify yourself as, that you made it you from programming. From what I meant by programming is things and experiences and teachings that we learn through our lives, that if some kids take your toys, like your favorite toys, right? You're just playing it casually, have it in your hand, and they took it away, snapped it away. You're like, there's so many things happening in that time that you may think, I can't trust anyone, or sharing is bad, or like, oh, I have to hold on to things or I will lose it, or, like, oh, things that I love can go away, or I don't know, you have to be strong, you have to fight for someone, or they're gonna like take your stuff away. Like all those conditionings are happening on that one moment, and someone just like snatch something out of your hand. You could be 2, you could be 4, you could be 5, you could be 6. All programmings are pretty much done by age 7. So think about how real are you with yourself. Now we are in the house for the stay-at-home order here in California. So thinking about how do you identify yourself? What shows up when you're indoor, when you're at home by yourself? And see like how much do you identify looking at your environment? And you may have a pile, you go, oh, I'm a mess. The I am statement, it's so powerful. You identify yourself as that. I am shy. I am crazy. I am weird. I am a blah, 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 right? So you identify and you operate that way. So, and yes, these are evidence. But at the same time, it's like, how real are you with yourself? Like, am I really that? Have you ever questioned that? So that's what I got for you today. It's kind of not what I was planning to talk about, but it works because this is what came through, and it was just like, okay, that's interesting, because we identify ourselves a certain way. And how much of programming are we willing to clear that out and allow ourselves to show up newly? I do a lot of clearing work myself, like, because there's a lot of programming thoughts that keeps coming up because of the energy you're aligned in. So no matter how long, I mean, you may evolve into less and less, like needing less, but there's still some rooted that you're going to discover more and more as you clear your life, or if you're doing clearing in your life, clear your life. So it's just like cleaning a space, like, you know, you declutter and then your environment, right? You declutter and then you start seeing what's underneath. Great. And then you're going to maintain it. And you still got to dust and all that. But comparing to the beginning part of it, you're like, oh my God, this is such a task. I have to do so much to clean this so I can see what's underneath. Now you just have to do some routine maintenance. So in terms, that became much easier to manage. And then you have such open space to like feel comfortable, feel like yourself. This is my space. So that's where it's going to have something different show up every time. So anyway, I have posted enough clearing statements from Access Consciousness websites, the clearing statements. So you guys like go back and look over at my videos or comments, and then I put it in there. So I'm gonna let you do that work. So back to how real are you with yourself? Are you taking the time to really reflect about life? Are you really taking the time to look at your environment, yourself, what shows up? What kind of thoughts and feelings shows up? Brains are working and it's like ongoingly happening. You really want to look at it and it's like, oh, this is how I think of myself. Find a date. This is something I can also bring into your awareness. It's like, if you find a date and write about yourself, identifying yourself as I am, take a look at what you wrote. It'll be very interesting. So that will be something I'll give to you today. So now we're going to pull the card and let's see what's Keepers of the Light, who's going to show up and give us some guidance on how do we identify ourselves? How real are you with yourself? Like these kind of questions, just asking yourself. Diana. Focus intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. This is amazing. I love Diana. Now, Diana she's like Hunger Game going on there. So cool. I can't wait to dress up like Diana. Like, I want to put the arrows and all this stuff. I don't know. It'll be so fun. I hope I don't have to oh, our hair color is kind of similar in this picture. I can't wait to dress up like her. Anyway, she's so beautiful. So Diana here is to bring us focus intention. So think about how you identify yourself. Like, who are you? And if you put the intention in to look for that, how high of yourself do you see? Do you see yourself as a mess? Do you see yourself, is there any negative self-talk there that support you feeding into the story that like, I'm not good enough, I'm not great at this? I used to call like myself stupid me. I did something like, I dropped something, oh, stupid me. I forget something, oh, stupid me. I have been identifying myself with I am stupid for so many years. It's crazy. And it turns out when I shift that and change that, take that out of my vocabulary, I was like, I'm kind of smart. If I may say so. I'm kind of smart. I mean, I'm doing this. You know. Diana is the Roman moon goddess of the hunt. She is also known as Artemis in Greek mythology, where she has similar attributes. She is often depicted with wild animals around her. That's so interesting. I was just talking to my friend about this wild animal tarot deck. And as she is associated with the moon, she connected deeply with the wild beast that comes out at night. She's often seen holding a bow and quiver of arrows. She signifies her ability to help us focus on a vision. She also helps us tune into our intuitive side so that we can listen to the wisdom that will guide us toward our goal. In particular, she encourages women to move into their true power and promotes equality for all souls. She's powerful. I like her. She's badass. Woohoo! Diana. Yeah. So, back to yourself. Thinking about how to apply with this, right? She helps you tune into your intuitive side so you can listen to the wisdom that will guide us towards our goal. So if you're in this period, you have been indoor and a lot of shit has happened that shows up like, I don't feel good, like I need people, whatever. We've been indoor for almost a month now. So more or less, you're starting to get your own patterns start showing up. You start seeing like, oh my God, this is how I do things, or a lot of awareness had happened. So are you leveraging those awareness and say like, all right, now, who am I? Why am I this way? And what can I do about that? So there's some questions for you to ask, right? Those questions you can ask about yourself and reflect. Now, I think this cards came up is to bring us to reminder. This is to remind us like, hey, you got some information now. So what are you going to do about those information? You got some awareness around it. So what are you going to do with those awareness? Are you going to like just let it be like, oh, just whatever? Or are you going to really look at it and say like, this is how I identify myself. Like, wow, I accumulate, mess, or I may not be the tidiest person, or I may be like a super clean freak and you're like, oh my God, I finally have the time to scrub the whole house and then I'm like so great, or I like to keep myself busy, or if I'm not busy, I don't know what to do with myself, or I have to be with someone, or I'm not going crazy. So all those things that comes up, what are you gonna do about it? These are awareness. Now, if you want to better yourself, let's just say, if you want to better yourself, you want to like bring yourself the awareness of like, you know what? I've noticed some things about me that I want to change and shift and maybe do it differently. Do it differently. Let's not put the good and bad in there or better yourself. I want to do things differently. Does this serve me to be busy all the time? No? Okay, let me do something different. I would invite you to like continue to let go of good and bad. I want it better. I want it worse. And just all the assessment, right? So go into the space of what can I do different? So, and they'll give you something fresh and new and different. That makes life interesting and fun. But anyway, so set yourself in the standards like, okay, not even standard. Set yourself some targets or things that you want to do. Like, what if I do them? What if I get it done? Or what if I don't get it done? And there's more awareness in there. So there's a lot you can play with in this. So move forward with unwavering faith, knowing that the universe is supporting you. Diana is helping you awaken your divine ability to manifest what you desire. So, or what you deserve, what you want. What do you want? Something really great. I love this. I'm going to share it. My NSA practitioner, Alan, is the one that shared me this. Hello. He's amazing. He released trauma energy that's stored in our body that manifests into physical pain. He'll help you release them. He'll identify them and help like guide you to release them. So therefore your pain will go away. Or, it just won't be in your body and manifest into something else. You can like be a preventive, or it can help you ease like body pain. But I do it I don't have a whole lot of body pain, so to speak, but I do it to energetically release all the trauma energy. So what he said to me, he said, have what you desire you. And I was like, that was a light bulb for me. I was like, whoa, that's amazing. What if my dream house want me to live there? And so it stopped being a chase of, I want to live in my dream house. But my dream house is desiring me to go there and live in it and enjoy its beauties. I'm like, I resonate to that so much. It's like, wow. So it's not a one-way street anymore. So look at the relationship, right? Like with my dream house. What is my relationship? It used to be like, oh, I want you so bad, but I feel like I can't have you just yet. But now it's like, ooh, you want me too? Cool. Let's work on this together, right? How about with yourself? Are you desiring yourself? And I have a course for you for that. So are you really like if you look at yourself, like if there's anything about you that you're not okay with, that you don't like, are you desiring yourself? If not, you might want to look at what is it that you don't like about yourself. So any fear is only a reminder that whatever you're working on or through is an important issue of your growth. Anytime you feel like you come up against something, right? Or anything you don't like, or something happened that's not to your liking, look at it as a learning opportunity, as a growth opportunity. You know, if you're looking at yourself as like, you start being really real and raw with yourself, and you go, I don't like what I see. You know, don't beat yourself up and say like, oh my God, I suck. Go in to look at, what don't I like myself? Why don't I like it? And then not to be like dig into a rabbit hole, but just really have the awareness of like, what have me not like me in this way? What have me think I'm like, I used to think I'm stupid. What have me think I'm stupid? Let's look at some facts. Let's look at some what's in the reality. I mean, shoot, any jobs I take on, I rock it. I'm like one of those like jack of all trades. I'm not even gonna say the second part because I don't subscribe to that. I'm good at a lot of things. Like I literally go into a restaurant to help my friends. They hire me as a hostess, and I did a great job there. And then their baby cried. I was like, oh, I can help out. I carry the baby, totally fine. And then it's like they need help in other things. I'm like, okay. I just naturally really good at picking up things by watching people do things. I didn't even have my own kids at the time. I was really good with their kids. And then they were so impressed by it. So which is like, it's starting to give me that reality. It's like, what am I talking about? Why did I think I was stupid? Because there's other people comes in, I'm not to say like compare and say like they're worse or anything, but I watch and see like, wow, you know, she wasn't able to handle a situation that I was able to just like handle like nothing. And I was like, now I can see like, maybe I'm not as stupid as I thought I am. Like that was an interesting find. So it started breaking that story that I identify myself at, because like sometime in your life, I mean my life and when I was in my childhood, I thought I did something dumb and stupid, and then I condemned myself to be stupid forever. Until you're aware of what you're saying to yourself is a great access for you to start looking at. And it comes from fear. A lot of time if we're not aligning with love, check in and see if it is aligning with fear. Fear is false evidence appear real. So your focus is strong now and will be particularly powerful at the full moon. So we just had a full moon. We're riding out of the full moon energy. We're like just had one, not last night, the night before. So it's still there. Like I think some of you may have had like a surge of draining feeling, like you're just tired for like the past few days. The full moon was at like, this moon was like the closest to Earth in a really long time. So, and it shifted a lot of us, if we're sensitive, we may feel tired. It changes our polarity a little bit. So, and it's normal, and it's pretty much back to normal. So nothing to worry about. We're just responding to the polarity. You may be aware of night owl tendencies. Are you a night owl? If you're watching this, you may be one. This is because your angels and guides are sending you important messages that you may be missing during the day due to a busy schedule. So set some time aside to do a deep meditation to receive the guidance. Journaling, it's like by far one of the great way to just reflect. And if you, there's this thing called automatic writing that I can also introduce to you as well. When you go in there and just start writing without thinking, you'll be amazed what comes out, like on the other end, like on the pen, on the paper. Like, give that a shot. When I was pulling Crystal Mandela's deck, we do a lot of journaling. I've been suggesting a lot of journaling. Journal about it. Meditation is always great. Reflect on yourself. How real can you be with yourself? And really look at all the things you don't like about yourself. Are you letting that stop you in everything that you do? Are you having that relationship with yourself that you like, just like, I hate you, I don't like you? Or you're going to bring some self-love to yourself. Anywhere that you don't like about yourself is going to show up in people in your life. Point. Period. Like, there's no way around it, because those are the things that you're not okay with yourself, unfortunately. So on that note, I have the best course for you. If there's something about yourself you don't like about yourself, that reflecting on your relationship, if you're up to the neck with your spouse, with your family, with your parents or boyfriends or husband, I have the best course for you right now. I just launched my love course. Love and relations is such a fundamental thing in our life. Everybody wants one. Everybody has one, whether it's romantic partner or family or whatever, or coworker. Even that is a relations. You have relationship with people all around. So now look at that. I have the perfect course for you, because if you think like, oh my God, I don't know like what to do with this person. They drive me nuts. There's trigger and all that, right? It's all here. And I'm going to show you like so many ways that you can look into it and just take the significant out of it. It's like you can totally clear it out and transform every single one of those relationships to however you want it to be. I've done that. I have it with my boyfriend. It's been like mind-blowing that I can't wait to share that with you. So I'm running up to the time, so I'm just going to leave you with letsplaymagic.info is where you can find more information. PM, comment, let me know if you're interested in transforming that relationship in your life, especially the one here with yourself. Then your world will shift, change upside down to a brand new way where you're feeling all the love all around. Especially in this time that you're not even seeing anyone. And they can still trigger you and get you so upset. Right? So let's get this time, like let's utilize this time to really transform all these areas. So when you like get done with this, you're gonna have the best vacation of your life, because you're gonna be like, wow, these people don't trigger me anymore. I'm gonna go see my family. I'm gonna love on them when I go see my like my kids or my parents or distant family. That I'm like, I go from like, I used to like, I don't want to see them, to you're gonna love upon them. Just think about how wonderful a life would be when you see love everywhere. So that's what I'm offering to you. Come talk to me if you're interested. I'm just here to serve. I really don't care. Like, I'm just here to serve. Or you can come back here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Friday at 11. Wednesday at 4 o'clock. We'll talk more. So we'll see you again. Enjoy your weekend. I know it doesn't feel like weekend because you can't go to a movie, you can't go to a restaurant, Make a special meal for yourself. Make a special meal for your family. It's my kid's birthday in a couple of days. So, yay! She's right there listening. Kind of hiding. Not really. She's just chilling. She's studying. Oh, you are? I'm sorry. She's not chilling. She's studying. So she's doing such a good job. I love my kid. So anyway, I try to plan something special, but because of the limitation right now, no, we're not limiting ourselves, but we're honoring it. Words. So I got her a little, you want to see the present? Bring your present. Your little beetle. So I got her this little beetle. Eat the little balloons, and so she's like really happy. Just making her happy. Anyway, so do something a little special for your family. Bring some flowers. I don't know. Or for yourself. Enjoy your weekend. All right. Thank you so much for staying on with me. Thank you for watching. This has been so great. I love being on here with you guys. So, all right, enjoy your time. And then anything you come up against, and hit me up, PM, comments. I'm here to serve. If you need you need someone to talk to, you like, I can't get through this, or I'm mad at myself, or I'm mad at the situation, whatever it is, just reach out. I'm here to serve. So I'll see you guys. Set some goals for yourself and look at it like, what do I want to change? What do I want differently? So go journal, meditate. I'll see you guys on Monday at 11. Bye.
Bye-bye.